Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we will create a CNN clone, a news blog website with HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. So if you are new to this channel, please do like and subscribe. It will motivate me to bring new content for you all. Also, I will put the source code link in the description. So let's get started. This image folder download from the given link in the description. So first let's create the two file index and style.css. Now change the title to CNN clone. And now I will add a favicon icon, and in the href give the location of the image, and now change the type to PNG. Now link the style file. Okay, now let's click the go live extension. So let's see the icon is showing or not. Okay, so here is the icon and the title. Now let's open a new tab and search for Bootstrap CDN. So copy this and paste it right after the favicon icon. Paste it in the href. Now let's start by giving header tag. The class paste dash header. Okay, first let's give a comment navigation. And now in here give a div of class wrapper. So now give two divs. First let's give it class header dash left. Then copy this and paste it one more time and give this header right. So let's start with header left. So give a div of class paste dash logo. Now give an anchor tag, and now in between give an img tag, and in source give the location of the image of the logo. Also give a name of the image in the alt. So if the image doesn't load, it shows something. Now after the end of paste dash logo div, give a nav tag and also give a class of paste dash nav. Okay, now I will give an eval tag and in here give a bracket, and inside that give li greater than a, and now give a star and 9 and hit enter. So we got 9 li with anchor tag. So now if you want to type, you can type or copy and paste from the given node. Link is in the description. So download that and copy this text and paste it right here. I have given all the text which I will use here later on. Now let's start with header right. So let's give a div of class international edition. And after that give an input with a type checkbox. And also give a name international switcher. and now give an ID which is also be the same name. So copy from the name and paste it right here, and now type hidden. So this will not show in the web page. Now give a label, copy the name or ID from the input and paste it right here. Now type here International Edition Plus. Now let's give a dev class international block. Okay, now give a null tag and let's give li star 3 and then hit enter. So now we got 3 li tags. So first let's give here US, then give Arabic. Okay, next type Espanol. You can copy and paste this from Google or from the notepad itself. Now let's give an HR tag after the end of UL. Now let's give a P tag and type here set addition preference. So now give a dev class row block and also give a class flex block. Now let's give an input here with the type radio. Next give a ID US-ID. Then give name as C-group. Now copy this input and paste it one time. Now just change the ID. Give here inter-ID. So now give a label tag in here. In for give the ID. Copy this and paste it here. Now give a name US. Now copy this label and paste it here. Now change the label and the name. Type here international. And also change the for to inter-ID. You can also copy this from the input. So after the end of row block div, again give a div of class row block and flex block. So now give here a button with a class confirm. Also type here confirm. Now after the end of div international edition, give a div of class page-search. So now give a input with a type checkbox and give a name search-switcher. Also give an ID search-switcher. So this input also will be hidden. So type here hidden. So now let's give an input here. So type will be search and give a placeholder search CNN. Okay, now give a class page-search-field. Also give ID same as class page-search-field. Okay, now let's give an icon. So for that, let's first give a label and in for copy the class from the input and paste it right here. Now give a class search-field-label. So now in here type search. Next give another label and in for type search dash switcher, and also give a class search dash switcher, and now give a font awesome icon, give a class fa dash search. So now save it. So after the end of div page search, give a div of class header dash expander dash menu. Okay, now give an input tag with a type checkbox. Also give an ID with expander dash switcher. Then type as hidden. Now again give a label in for type expanded dash switcher, or you can copy from the input ID and paste it here. And now give a font awesome icon. So in class type here FAS FA dash bars. So now save it and let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to close this bootstrap page. So this is how it looks for now. Okay, now let's style it. So go to CSS file and let's start by selecting the HTML, body, div, span, and img, ul, p, and li tag, and assign margin 0 and padding 0. Also add font size 100% and give font family inherit. Now assign vertical align as baseline. Now let's select the body and assign line height as 1. Okay, now give font family. So we need to find a font first. So let's search it in Google Fonts. So open the Chrome and search for Google Fonts. And now search for Inter. Now select the light 300, regular 400, semi bold 600, and then select the bold 700. So now select the import and copy this link and paste it in the top of the CSS. And now copy the font family and paste it in the body right after the line height. And now select the UL tag and assign it list style none. And now select the anchor tag and give text decoration none. I'm going to close this. Okay, so the margin and paddings are gone, also the bullet points. Now select the class wrapper. So assign a width 1100 pixel and then give margin as 0. And now give height of 100%. So this is how it looks for now. So let's style more and make it good looking. Okay, wait, there is no icon. So for that, open a new tab and search for font awesome icons. Select this. Also select this. Now copy this link. Open the HTML file and paste it right after the style.css. So now let's see if it is working or not. So I'm going to close the tab. Okay, here is the icons. So now let's style it. Go to style.css file. But first give here border also 0. Now give a comment here. Navigation. And select the class page dash header and assign it height of 50 pixel. Next give a width 100%. Now change the background color with OC, OC, OC. Also assign a font color RGB 191, 191, 191. And then change the position as fixed. Now let's select the page header with anchor tag. Give color as inherit. Okay, so now let's select the class header left and assign float as left. Next give display property flex. Also give a height of 100%. Now copy this and paste it right here and just change the header left to header right and float will be right, and also give align items as center. Okay, this is how it looks for now. Now let's select the class page dash nav along with eval tag and assign it display as flex. Also give align items as center and then give height as 100%. Now give margin left as 15 pixel. Okay, now let's select the class page dash nav along with eval and li and assign margin 0.005 pixel. Also give text transform capitalize. Okay, so now the left part of the nav is aligned. Now let's select the class page dash logo and assign position relative and also select the width 50 pixel. Next we will select the class page dash logo img and now assign position absolute. And now change the width to 100%. Also give z index 1 with 5 zeros. Okay, so this should be in the middle. Let's check the code. We need to add margin 0 and also auto. So now let's see. Okay, so now it's look good, but not completely. We need to style more. For that, let's select the class page dash nav along with li. Also give sudo after, and now assign content with a vertical bar, and now give margin 5 pixel. Now again let's select this class with last child sudo after, and now assign content and leave it like this. So now let's see how it looks. So here is the vertical bar. Okay, now let's style more. So now let's select the class page dash nav with anchor sudo hover. Give a color FFF. Now let's see. Okay, so here is the hover effect. Okay, now let's work on the right part of the navigation. So let's select the class search switcher, and assign it with margin 0 and 10 pixel. And now select the class page search and assign position relative. Now let's select the class page search field and assign with width 985 pixel, and also give position as absolute. And now assign top with a value -7 pixel and right with a value 35 pixel. Also assign a font width 300 pixel, and then give font size 16 pixel. Also give a space with a padding 5 pixel. Now give display property as none. Also give outline as none. Now let's select the class. Okay, now let's select the class search field level and assign it position absolute. Then give right as 40 pixel. Also give top -5 pixel, and then give height 30 pixel. Okay, now give background as transparent. Now change the width to 100 pixel. Also give line height to 30 pixel, and then give display as block and give font color 000. Okay, now the search and the menu bar is aligned with navigation. Okay, now remember we added checkbox as hidden in HTML. So that checkbox will work as to hide and visible the search field. So for that, select the ID. But first let me show you. Go to HTML. So this is the input which I am talking about. So let's select the ID. You can copy this from here. Search dash switcher. Copy this and paste it right here. And now give sudo checked. And now give a tilde. And now select a class page search field and assign it display block. And now give here display as none. And now again select the ID, sudo checked, and with tilde, and select the class search dash field dash level, and here also give display block. Now let's see if it is working. So when we click on the search icon, it's showing the search field, but when we click again the search icon, it will be hidden. So that's how it's working, the checkbox. So now let's move on to the next class. So let's select it, international block, and assign background color RGBA 000 Next, give position as absolute. Also give top 50 pixel, and also give a space with padding as 8 pixel, 15 pixel, and 15 pixel. Next, give a width of 250 pixel, and now give left as -70 pixel. Also give box sizing border box, and now give font weight as 300. Also give display property none, and now give Z index 1000. So this is how it looks, and other section is hidden. So what will you do now? That other section will show when we click the International Edition Plus. Then it will show that section. So for that, let's select it, with sudo checked, and then give a tilde, and also select the class. And now just assign display as block. So now let's click this. So this is it. Now we have to style. So let's do that by selecting the class. And now give position as relative. Also give height as 100%. Also select the display property flex, and then give align items as center. So this is how it looks for now. Now come to CSS and select the class international block along with UL tag. And assign text align as right. So the text are aligned to right. Now let's give some space to it. So for that, select the class with UL and li, and assign margin bottom 20 pixel. And also assign padding 0 and 15 pixel. And now select the class International Edition with HR, and give background as transparent. Also give border as 0, and then change the border top to 1 pixel solid, and the color will be BF BF BF. So there is some space and it's looking good now. Now let's work on the down part of this section. So let's select it, and assign text align right. So the preference it's set to right. Now let's select the class flex block, and assign display property as flex. Okay, now let's select the class row block. Also select a class flex block. and assign justify content as space between. Now change the margin top to 20 pixel. Also the margin bottom to 15 pixel. Okay, now it's looking almost good, but we need to cut the space from the radio button and text. So let's select it along with level, and now give sudo nth of type 1. Now I assign a margin right to auto, and now select the class along with input, and now I assign margin right to 5 pixel. So now let's select the class with nth of type 2 and assign justify content as flex end. And now let's work on the button. So let's select it and change its background to transparent. And now give border 1 pixel solid with color BF BF BF, and then change the padding to 0 and 15 pixel. Also give height 30 pixel and then give line height as 30 pixel. And now add a font color BF BF BF, and now add a font size 15 pixel. Also give cursor as pointer. So now it looks perfect. So the search field and the international edition is working good. So now let's work on the menu bar. So for that we need to add HTML. So open the HTML file. Now after the level, assign a div with a class expander menu block. Next, assign a div with a class wrapper. Now add a div with a class expander dash top dash block. And again add a div with a class container dash fluid. And now add a class row. Now add a div with a class column dash 2. Next add a class expanded col. And now inside that add h3 tag, also an UL tag. And now in here give a bracket and give here li greater than a star 8. Hit enter. So we got li with anchor tag 8 times. Now copy this whole column 2 and paste it for 12 times. And now you can copy and paste this from the notepad. So this is how it looks, but we will hide this. Only we will show when we click the menu bar. But before that, we need to add more HTML. So for that, after the end of expanded top block class, let's add a div class expanded bottom block. Also now give a div class international dash block. Now add a UL tag with li start 3 and hit enter. So now add a img tag. In source give the location of the image. And now type here US. Here also same, give the location of the image. So here also give Arabic. And now again give an img tag. Give the location of the image. Type here Espanol. And also type here Espanol. Next add a HR tag. And after that add a P tag and type here set edition preference. Next add a div with a class name, row block and flex block. So now add an input tag with type radio and then give an ID with US ID-1. Also give a name as C-group-1. Now copy this and paste it one more time. And now change this US ID-1 to inter-ID-1. Now give a level tag and in for give the ID of the US ID-1. So copy this and paste it right here and type here US. Now again give a level after the input tag and in for copy this ID and paste it right here and type here international. Now give a div with the same class, row block and the flex block. And now give button and give a class confirm. And also type here confirm. Okay, so recently what we have added all are hidden in the navigation. No worries, we will fix this with CSS. So open the file CSS and select the class expander menu block. So now assign with it 100 VW. And now change its background color to RGBA 000.9 and now give position absolute and then give top 50 pixel and right 0 and also give Z index 1000 and now give display property as none. So now select the ID with sudo checked and now give tilde and select the class expander menu block and give display as block. And now select the class and give padding top 15 pixel. So let's check it. Okay, so this is not working. Let's check the code in HTML. So let's see. Okay. So this will be expanded, not expander. So now let's check it. Okay, this is working. Now we have to give some font size and spacing here. So let's do that by selecting the class. So select the class along with ht tag and now assign font size 22 pixel. Now add some font weight to 300 and now let's give a font color FFF. Now give a margin bottom 15 pixel. Also give margin top 10 pixel. So now that's how it looks. Let's style more. So select the class along with anchor tag. So now assign font size 14 pixel. Add a font weight 300 and add a color BF BF BF. Also add a line height of 1.5. Next select the class expanded bottom block along with international block. So first we will add a display property as flex. Next add position as static. And now add align items center. Next add width 80%. Then add justify content flex start. And now add background as transparent. Also give padding left 0. So this expander is almost complete. Now we have to align these images and the radio input. So let's select the class with UL tag. So assign it display flex. Then give align items as center. And now select the class along with UL and li tag. Now assign it margin as bottom 0. And now we will add display as flex. Also align items as center. Then give justify content space between. And now select the class. Okay, you can copy from here and paste it and give sudo first child. So let's assign padding left 0. Next, let's select the class with HR and assign display property as none. Okay, so now let's reduce the image. So let's select the class along with img tag and reduce the height to 30 pixel, and also add some margin to the right 5 pixel. Next, select the class along with p tag. First, let's add a font size 13 pixel. Next, we add some margin 0, 15 pixel, again 0 and 30 pixel. Okay, now we will select the class with expander block along with row block and flex block, also with level, and give pseudo nth of child 1. Just assign here margin to the right 15 pixel. Next, select the class along with international block, also with level, and assign font size 13 pixel. Also add margin to the right 15 pixel. So next, select the class with input tag. So here just assign font size 10 pixel. So again select the class along with flex block, and assign align items center. Okay, so image size is reduced, and but there is one thing, this will be aligned with logo. So let's add another class. For that, do it after the anchor tag. Select the class with top block along with column 2, so here assign padding left 0, also assign padding right 0. Okay, so the navigation is complete now. Now let's add the footer. After that, we will add the main content. So for that, let's go to the HTML. So after the end of header, give a comment footer. And now add footer with the class page dash footer. So this will be the weather location. Next, add a div with a class type here London. So now we will add a div with a class footer top block. And now we will add another div of class footer dash weather. So now I will add a p tag with a class location. And now add a img tag in source. Give the image of the weather icon. Also type in alt weather dash icon. Now add a height of 38 pixel. Next, let's add a div of class temp and type 12. Now we will add degree Celsius. So give and hash 8451. So here is the degree and the Celsius, and the weather icon image is hidden inside the navigation. So we will fix it by styling. But for now, let's add more HTML. So add a div with a class search dash block. And now add an input tag with type search. Also give a class search and add placeholder. Type here search CNN. And now add an ID with footer search. So next add a level tag, and in for copy the ID from the input and paste it right here. And now add a font awesome icon, add a type here FAS FA dash search. So now let's copy this expanded top block and paste it right here. So this is how it looks for now. Now let's add some styles. So open the CSS. So first let's give a comment here, footer. Then start by selecting the class page footer and add a background color 0C 0C 0C. Next assign font color FFF and now add a space with padding top 30 pixel. Also add padding bottom 30 pixel. Next select the class with anchor tag and add a color BF BF BF. Now select the class footer top block and add display property flex. Also add width of 100%. Next add justify content space between. Now I will add align items center. Also add some margin to the bottom 20 pixel. So this is how it looks for now. So now I will style the footer image. So let's select the class footer weather and assign it display property flex and align item center. Next select the class along with img. Now assign margin to 0 pixel and 10 pixel. Next select the class footer top block along with a class search, and now we'll add a background 262626. Also I will add a font color BF BF BF. Next add a border with value 0. Also add width of 320 pixel and height of 35 pixel. Next add a font size 16 pixel and then give an outline none. Also add some padding 6 pixel, 45 pixel, 6 pixel and 12 pixel. We have to add some margin to the footer. So let's add that. So in here add margin top 300 pixel. So let's check out. Okay, we need to remove for now position from the header. So remove this and now let's check out. So now it's looking good, but search icon is outside of the input. So let's fix that by selecting the class along with search block. And assign a display property flex. Also add align items as center. Okay, almost there. Now let's select a class along with level. and add margin to left minus 48 pixel. Also add font size 22 pixel. So now it's fixed. So the footer is complete now. Next, let's add the main content. So for that, open the HTML file. So let's add a comment here, header end. Also add another comment as main dash content. And copy this and paste it one more time. And type here main dash content dash end. So now let's give a main tag. Then give a div of class wrapper. Now let's give a div of class container fluid. After this div, give another div of class row. Next, inside that, give another div of class col-5. So now let's give an h1 tag and type searching for lifeline. Now give an article tag, and inside that, let's give a div of class image block. Now give img tag. Now in source, give the article1 image. Also give an alt, type your article1. After the end of image block div, give a div of class level block. And inside that div, give another div of class image dash level. Now type here or copy and paste the text if you want. Next, actually we need to take this div inside the image block div. Copy this from here and paste it in the image block. Next, give a st tag and also give a class bold. Now copy and paste this text. So now next give an eval tag with a class last news. And in between give an allied tag with star and 2, then hit enter. Now let's copy and paste this text here. Because if we type this text, it will be time consuming. So better to copy and paste the text. Next, after the end of col5 div, let's give another div with a class col. Now give an article tag. And inside that give another div of class img-block. Now give img tag and give the location of the image. Okay, now give an h3 with the class semi-gray. Now copy and paste this text from the notepad. Now after the end of this article, add another article, and inside that give a div of class image-block. Next give img tag and give the location of the image. Now give an st tag with a class semi-gray. And now copy and paste this text from the notepad. Now after the end of col div, give another div of class with same name col. And also give an article tag. Now add a div of class category. And now type here top stories. Again, add a div of class image block and assign the img tag. And in source, give article 4 jpg image. And now give a history tag with the class middle size. Okay, now copy and paste this text from the notepad. Now let's check it how it looks. So this is how it looks for now. This will look better when we will style it. But first we need to add some HTML. So let's add that. Now add here an UL tag and give a class last news. Now give a bracket here and in here give li is greater than a star 6 and hit enter. So you got 6 li along with anchor tag. So now copy and paste all this text from the notepad. Okay, so now let's style it. So open the style.css file. But before that, replace this div with section. So let's see. Okay. Now let's give another section with a class row. Next add a div of class col. And now add the article tag. And inside that give a div of class category. And type here around the world. Next add another div of class image dash block. Now add the img tag and add the article image in the source and also give an alt. Now give a h3 tag with a class middle size. Now copy and paste this text. Now copy this UL tag completely and paste it right up to the h3 tag. So save it. Okay, so that's how it looks for now. Okay, now let's style it. So open the CSS and in here give a comment first, main content. Now select the main tag and assign padding top 80 pixel. Next select the article tag along with img tag and assign with it 100%. Next select the class bold and assign font weight 500. Now select the tag h1 and assign font color 262626. Now give font size 56 pixel and also give font weight 500. Now give a line height of 1.11. Okay, now give text align as center. Also give cursor as pointer. Also give here h1 pseudo hover and give color as C00. Next select the class image dash level and assign position absolute. Also give background RGB 20400. And now add a font color FFF. Next give text align as center. Also give font size 12 pixel. And now give a height of 40 pixel. Also give line height 40 pixel. And then give font weight as bold. And width it will be auto. And now give a padding 0 and 10 pixel. Next give left as 0. Also give white space no wrap. Okay, so this is how it looks for now. So this is the hover effect. Now let's select the class label block and assign position as absolute. Now give bottom with a value 2 pixel. Now give left with a value 0. Now select the class image block and assign position relative. Next select the tag article and assign margin bottom 30 pixel. Next select the article tag along with st tag and assign font size 16 pixel. And line height will be 20 pixel. And also assign a color RGBA 38 38 38. And now assign margin 7 pixel and 0. Also select the class last news along with anchor tag and assign font size 15 pixel. Also add a font weight 300. Okay, now add a font color RGB 38 38 38. Next select this class along with li tag and assign padding 7 pixel and 0. And now add a border top with 1 pixel solid and color will be D9 D9 D9. Okay, now it's looking almost good. So here is the problem, we need to fix this. So for that, let's go to image level and here at bottom 100%. So now it's looking almost good. Now let's select the class play with sudo after and give font family as font awesome. And now give a content and type here F144. This will be the font awesome play icon. And also give a color A6 A6 A6. And now add a margin right 7 pixel. So now let's see if it is working or not. Okay, this is not showing. Let's fix it. Go to HTML. So in here give a class play. So now it's showing. So there is no space in between the icon and the text. So let's fix this. So come to HTML. So now in here give a anchor tag, and now cut this and paste it right here, and also do this same in here. So now let's see if it is working. Okay, now let's select the class semi-gray, and now assign font size 21 pixel, and also add font weight 300. Next give text align as center. Also give line height as 1.2. Now add a background color A6, A6, A6. Also add some margin minus 22 pixel, 30 pixel, and 0. Now give a space with padding 10 pixel, 10 pixel, and 15 pixel. And also add a position relative. And now give a Z index 100. Okay, now select the class category and add a font color 404040. Also add a font weight bold. Then add padding 7 pixel. Okay, now add background color F2, F2, F2. Now let's select the class middle size and change its font size to 20 pixel. Also add font weight to 200. And at last add line height 1.2. Okay, now it's looking good. Now we have to add more HTML. So let's open the file. So now in here add a div with a col5 class, and in between add a div with a class category, and also and type here featured. Now open an article tag, and inside that add a div with a class image block, and now add img tag, and in source add an article 6 image. And now give a div of class level dash block, and inside that add a div of class image dash level. So now type here 1 year on, and now add a h3 tag with a class full with it heading. Also add no margin. Okay, now copy and paste this text. Now after the end of article tag, give another article tag, and now give a class here no margin. Okay, now inside the article add a div of class row, and inside that give another div of class column dash 5, and add img tag and select the article 7 image. Now add a div of class column 7, and add here ht tag with the class middle size. Now after the end of this article, add another article with the class top border. Now add a div of class row. Also give a div of class column 5 and add img tag, and in source add the article image 8. And now add column 7, and inside that, okay, now add div of class column 7, and now add ac tag with a class middle size. Okay, let's see how it's looking for now. So this is how it looks for now. We need to add more HTML. So let's give a class here, div of class col, and again give a div of class category and type here spotlight. Now add a article tag with a class no margin. And now in between the article tag, give a div of class row. Also add a div of class col3. Next add a img tag, and in source add the location of the image, article 9. Now add a div of class col9. Now add a st tag with the class small size. Now copy and paste this text. Now give an article here and with a class top border. Now add a div of class row. Now add a div of class col3. Now add here img tag, and in source give the location of the image, article 10.jpg. And now give a div of class col-9 and give a st tag with a class small size. And now copy and paste this text. So now let's see how it's looking. Okay, so now after the end of section, add another section of class row, and inside that div of class col. Now add another article and now add a div of class category, and inside that type take a closer look. So now again add a div of class image block. Now add an img tag. Now in source add the location of the image, article 11. Now add a div of class middle size. Okay, now copy this text and paste it right here. Actually do one thing, replace this div into h3 tag. Now it's okay. Now add an article tag with a class no margin. Now add an div with a class row. Also add a div with a class col3. Now add here img tag. Now give the location of the image, article 12.jpg. So now again give a div of class _9 and add here h3 tag with the class small size. Now copy and paste this text here. Okay, now after the end of this article, add another article with a class top border and also no margin. Now add a div of class row. Next also add a div of class col3 and now add a img tag and give the location of the image article 13.jpg. After that add div of class col9. So inside that add an h3 tag with the class small size. Now copy and paste this text if you want. So now after the end of this article, add another article with a class top border and no margin as a class. And in between add a div of class row. Also add a div of class col3 and an img tag and give the location of the image article 14.jpg. So now after the end of this div, add another div of class col9 and add an h3 tag with the class small size. Now you can copy and paste this text if you want. Okay, so now here add a div of class col5 and in between add a article tag and now add a div of class img dash block and now add an img tag and now give the location of the image. Give the image article 15.jpg. So now after the end of this div, give another div of class level dash block and now give an html tag with a class full width dash heading. Also add no margin. Also add here with no opacity. And now you can copy and paste this text. And now after end of this article, add another article with a class no margin. And now add a div of class row. Next add a div of class col5. And now add the img tag and select the article 16 image. Okay, so now after the end of this div, add another div of class col7 and add an AC tag with a class middle size. And now you can copy and paste this text. Okay, so now after the end of this article, add another article with a class top border. Also add a div of class row. And now add a div of class col5. And now give an img tag and in source add the article 17 image. Now add a div of class col7 and in here add ht tag with a class middle size. Now after that, give a div of class col. Now add an article tag and now in here add a div of class category and type here opinion. Okay, now after this div, add another div of class image dash block, and now give img tag and select the article 18 image in source. Now add a ht tag and give a class middle size, and now give a span tag with a class bold. And now you can copy and paste this text, or else you can type too. And now copy this whole article and paste it one time. Okay, so now give a class here top border and also no margin. Okay, now I think I need to remove this whole text because we will add different items. So remove this, add a div of class row. Next add a div of class col3 and add an img tag and select the article 19 image. And now add a div of class col9. Okay, now I add an h3 tag with a class small size. Now given span tag and class will be bold. Copy and paste this text, or else you can type too. And now copy this whole article and paste it for 2 times. And now change the image and the text. Okay, so this is how it looks for now. Okay, now let's fix this, which is outside the container. So this will be inside the image block. So now save it. Okay, now it's okay. So here is the text. So now let's style it. So first, let's select the class small size. So assign font size 15 pixel. Also add a font weight with a value 300. Now add a line height of 1.2. Next select the class full with it. Heading. And now add a font size with 30 pixel. Also add a font weight of 300. And then give a color of RGB 38 38 38. Now add a line height of 1.13 and also add a background color of RGBA 250 250 250. Also give an opacity 0.85 and now add a width of 100%. Also give a padding of 7 pixel and 10 pixel. Now select the no margin class and give margin 0. Now select the class opacity and assign background color RGBA 250, 250, 250, and also give the opacity 0.85. Okay, now select the class top border and assign border top 1 pixel solid D9, D9, D9. So next we will add a feature section. So for that, go to HTML. So in here, after the end of section, add another section and give a class empty30. And now give the ht tag with the class section heading and type here feature section. So now add a div with the class row. And next add a div of class col4. Now give an article tag and in here give a div of class category and type here sport. Next give a div of class image block and add an img tag and in source give the article 22 image. Now give an ht tag with the class middle size. And now copy and paste this text here. So now give a UL tag with a class last news. Actually we can copy this from here. Copy this and paste it right here. And now we can copy this whole div and paste it for 4 times. Okay, so let's see how it's looking for now. Okay, so this is it. Now let's change the image name and the text. So this section is also complete. Now we'll add last section. So add here a section with a class dark section and also add a class empty30 and now add a div of class wrapper. Also give h3 tag with a class section heading and type here in case you missed it. Now add a div of class row. Sorry, this will be not div, this will be an h3 tag. So now add a div of class row. Now add a div of class col9 and add an article tag and inside that give a div of class image block and add an img tag and now in source add the image article 27. And now add a debug class level block. And now again give a debug class image level. And now type here CNN exclusive. Next add a std with a class full with it heading. And also add no margin. And also add dark section with opacity. And now copy and paste this text. Now after the end of this div, add another div of class col3. Now again add an article tag. And now add a div of class image block. And add an image tag. In source add a image article 28. And now give std with a class middle size. And now copy this whole article and paste it for one time. Now change the images. Also the text, st text. Okay, now let's style it. So open the style.css file. Now here select the class section heading and assign color 262626. Next add a font size of 25 pixel. And now add a font weight of 300. Now give display as flex. Also give align items as center. And next assign white space no wrap. Also give a margin bottom with the value 15 pixel. Next select the class with sudo after and assign content with a dot. Also give font size 0 and give height 9 pixel. Also give border top 4 pixels solid D9 D9 D9. Next select the border bottom with a class 4 pixel solid D9 D9 D9. Okay, now give a width of 100%. Also add a margin left 5 pixel. Okay, so here is the border line. We need to style more. So go to style.css and now select the class dark section and assign a background color 1A 1A 1A. And now assign padding top 20 pixel. And now select this class along with section heading. And assign font color FFF. And next select this class with sudo after and assign border color C00. Next select the class dark section along with image level and assign background color FFF and also assign font color FFF. And now select the class dark section with along with opacity. and assign background RGBA 383838. And also give an opacity 0.85. Next, add a color FFF and assign cursor as pointer. Next, select the class dark section along with opacity with pseudo hover and assign font color C00. Now select this class with middle size and assign font color FFF and give cursor as pointer. Next, assign this class with pseudo hover. And assign color C00. Okay, so this is how it looks. And now it's almost looking good. Now let's clear the margin top from the footer. So go to CSS and clear this. Okay, now it's looking perfect. Also, now let's give the position back to the navigation. So go to that class and give here position as fixed. Okay, so there is a problem in the image. Let's fix that. So come to tile.css. Just add here z index 1000. Now let's see. Okay, now it's looking perfect. Alright, so the project is complete now and hope you like it. And if you do, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Also give a comment and share with your friends. So see you in the next video. Until then, watch my previous videos. Thank you for watching.